that's pretty funny. You want a pig in a bag? Yeah, here you go. And it's really a cat.
Yeah, and that guy's a shady swine swindler.
I like shady swine swindler.
Yeah, I like that too.
Shady
That's
swine
like a
swindler would
politician.
swap the swiglet.
Shady swine swindlers list.
I mean, Jesus.
Off the throne.
All right,
this is
ladies and
almost
gentlemen,
professional.
welcome to the Off the Phone podcast. We are joined this week by my guest. Say your name.
Oh, Tim Warner.
Tim Warner and my...
Permanent guest co-host Fuzzy Kilby.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Josh Kabaz is out today. As far as we know, he's been hit by a truck and is not going to recover. So, moment of silence for that.
Love you, Josh.
Love you, Josh. All right. Let's just jump right in. Pull it up.
Okay. What are we even doing?
Ooh, this is a good one.
I should have watched an episode of this and know what the fuck's going on.
No, it's good. It's very low pressure. We're not interviewing you. We're all talking about the same thing, and then we just bullshit with each other.
What's the point of me being here then?
You're fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh,
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I'm just here doing
Yeah.
your stuff. I don't know what your stuff is. That's why I should have watched the thing.
We don't know what it is
We
either.
don't know what it is
Yeah.
either. This is
Okay.
the first time we're seeing this.
Okay.
Every episode is a different topic. So
It's like a lesson.
yeah.
Okay.
We're like an R-rated educational show, and then me and Fuzzy and you are the students for today, and then we just get to bullshit around whatever
We
the
just want
topic
to
is.
learn shit.
just wanna learn.
I gotta stop saying yes to everything.
Yeah, you do.
That is true. That is true. I was looking at his socials today, just curious. I didn't know this. 7,500 followers on subscribers on YouTube.
7619.
You have 76 followers?
7619.
I've been there
Wow.
since it was like 150.
What's that?
I've been there since it was
Oh,
like
I've been there
100.
before then. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Good for you, man.
That's super fucking cool.
I've been doing a lot of work the last year, like just descriptions, thumbnails, tags, and I've been fortunate enough to, have some kill Tony moments that people seem to invest in, find value, and that's what's important. Trying to give something back instead of just being like, "Fucking look at me," Like
Your
a
Kill
lot of
Tony
this
appearances are
fucking
awesome.
Scene.
I was
Yeah.
there for the Rogan one.
Yeah, that was special.
That was special.
That was special.
Was that the first one that was like a big pop?
At least for me, like
Yeah.
in my heart, like
Yeah.
I've done a lot of that without cameras around.
Yeah.
It's like this scene.
No, that's what I meant. I meant like as in terms of a pop on the internet. I've seen you. I've seen you before.
No, well,
that
the
destroy.
Danielle one was kind of a big deal because it was right after his hissy fit,
Okay.
Yeah.
and he fucking left, and then it was like Tim Warner.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was
And-
before I was in Austin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And so that was pretty interesting
Okay.
because we were outside, so I didn't even know what the fuck happened, and I just come in and it's just fucking Brian, it's Red Band and fucking Tony that's there, like okay.
Were they already?
You know?
Had Donnell already left? Or
Yeah.
he left?
Oh yeah, he did
was
some
the first
15-minute
comic after
fucking
You were the
speech.
you were the first one after he did that.
Yeah.
I think
Oh
so,
my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, and then it was like Tim Warner. I just came out like, hey,
Yeah.
why does the energy suck?
Oh,
I had no clue.
Oh god.
That's so funny.
That's
That's what
so
it was
funny.
at Anton's.
Yeah.
Different
yeah.
era.
Yeah,
Different era.
Yeah.
What a weird thing. Did Donnell just not know what the show was?
No, he
He
got
just
burned.
mad. Yeah, he just got mad.
He
He
just
got his
mad.
feelings hurt,
Which
and,
is
and he was
crazy.
also just fucked up out of his tit,
Oh,
and
really?
So the emotions were high, and
Yeah.
he got all emotional. What some kid said something about where'd you get your chain from Chappelle's show money or something, and
Yeah. Good
yeah, he
joke.
got into a hissy,
Fine.
but he was on Rainy Street later on, fucking basically using two white girls as fucking crutches. Like that's how fucked up he was.
That's funny.
Apparently, yeah.
What a weird thing. Anyways, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Today's idioms. I'm excited about this one.
Idioms.
Idioms.
So we're going to learn about the origins of idioms,
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
I'm assuming that's what most of this is going to be.
All right, Corey, don't let us down.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite idiom, Tim? Do you use any of them?
I don't know, I think I use cliches more.
Ooh, good topic.
Slightly off from idioms.
Next week.
What's the difference between a cliche and an idiom?
That's a good question.
Cliche is an idiom that's overused.
Oh, is it? That
No.
would make sense.
No, but that's not. But cliche has a different. It's a cliche. Isn't just. This is a specific. Like an idiom refers to a specific phrase that's used, where a cliche can be an idea that's just cliche. Cliche are phrases which have been overused and have become very common and boring. Idioms, which are phrases which are not overused, and a vocabulary needs to be built to learn
So
to use them.
You were correct.
Can you
Yeah,
make an
look at that.
idiom into a cliche by using
By
it a bunch?
overusing it, absolutely.
We should do that. We
Absolutely.
should find one of them and we should start using it
Yeah.
a lot and turn it into
But one
a
that doesn't
cliche.
really mean anything.
Doesn't
right?
mean anything very much at all.
And just ruin it.
Good set.
Yeah. Good set. That's a cliche. Yeah.
Rookie
go.
mistake. Is that an
Also,
idiom
I
or a
shouldn't have had
cliche?
expectations for this either.
What'd you say?
That's my fault too. I shouldn't have had expectations for this.
No, you
No,
should.
I
Your
really
your
thought-
expectations should be on the floor for
I
this.
really thought this was going to be professional and my time was going to be used wisely. Instead, I just watched fucking 3 crack deals go down at the door in front of the fucking shoe store.
Yeah. Well, you were 20 minutes early. That's not on me. That
Yeah,
20
I
minutes,
thought it was
that 20
3
minutes is
o'clock.
on you.
You know, so I
Yeah.
tried to do Lombardi time and I ended up being
Yep.
here 45 minutes before. So
So he's a little amped up.
Do you know about Lombardi time?
No, what's that?
it's 15 minutes before something starts.
Why is Lombard? Why?
That
was Vince
that was
Lombardi.
his
That
rule.
was his rule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If something starts at 11, you're there at 10:45.
Yeah.
And that's on time. 10:45 is on time,
Right.
not 11.
11's late.
Yeah.
Right. But also, 10:45 is early.
No, it's not.
No, not on Lombardi
understand.
time.
I understand the mechanism that you guys are using. I get that. But also, if it starts at 11, it does start at 11.
But time is the most valuable commodity on the planet.
That's
So
wrong.
if-
Listen up.
I
Money
would
seems
say-
to be much more valuable
Not at
in
all.
our
No,
society.
Not at
Listen
all.
up.
Really?
Oh, if someone
Why do
says,
they have
hey.
wills?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Why do they have wills when you die? Because you could pass on your shit
Because your
to someone
money's
else,
so
but you
fucking
can't
important.
pass on your time.
Yeah.
But listen to this.
That doesn't
Darian.
make it more
Darian,
important.
if
That
I-
just makes it less.
Listen,
it's,
listen.
it's non-transferable.
You can,
I'll give
you
you
can
that.
go bankrupt to get money back. If you go bankrupt on time, you're fucking done.
Yeah.
You're dead.
Yeah,
You're
that
Josh.
doesn't make it more
If
valuable.
I offered you $10 million, but you don't wake up tomorrow, would
Yes.
you take it?
You want to have one night in Vegas?
Fuck off.
Right?
All right, now you're starting to make it.
Yeah. There's a balance there, dude. It's not the same. I'm fucking around with you guys, but I just want to say, if it starts at 11, that is when it starts. If you want to show up early and call it Lombardi time or whatever, that's
So,
totally
Yeah,
fine.
that's when you could find a fucking boom mic stand instead of this thing. And that's where you could get the headphones connected if you're here 15 minutes fucking early.
Listen,
Instead of showing up 10 minutes late.
Listen, you point that at him. That's all his job.
No,
I
he
show
was
up
here
and look
early.
good.
I just didn't know him, so I couldn't get in.
You were here?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
okay.
been like
Well,
trying to
I
set
texted
myself.
you. I said let Tim in.
I did go let him in
Oh,
when I
okay.
got the text.
Yeah. Well,
No,
texted
I
you,
called you, and then you let us both in.
Like, yeah, bro.
Why didn't you set up Tim's
Now
mic
that
stand,
we've got,
man?
now that
What
we've
the
gotten to the
hell?
bottom of this, Corey, you're fired.
I don't. But I don't think I got a text.
Huh?
I don't think I got a text.
All right. Well, we'll talk about that later. Oh, you know, I heard one that was. I heard one. I think I saw. I might have seen this. I think Mike sent this to me, but it was. He goes, "Could you imagine the first guy to shoot a bunch of fish in a barrel?" And he's like, "I don't even know how to describe how easy this was." That's good. I like that.
I want this
That's
episode erased
good.
immediately.
Me too,
No,
dude.
this is
This is
coming
one of the
out.
worst ones we've ever done.
This is not good, Tim. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. This is very
I'd
bad.
love to have you back.
Listen, yes.
There's no way I'm doing it. This is why I hang out by myself
Yeah,
in solitude.
Yeah. I'm starting to see where you're coming from, dude, to be honest with you, just based on this one podcast. Usually this is very put together. Corey, what's going on, man?
We lost the internet.
we lost the entire
Is
internet.
the recording still going on?
We lost the entire internet.
It's gone.
It's
Lowe's.
gone.
It'll never to be found again.
The fuck? I had a dream where that happened.
You lost the internet?
Yes. Like
You personally
so.
lost it for everyone?
No, everyone. No, I didn't. That's
Darian,
right.
where'd you put the internet?
Oh my god, you were talking about the pressure of that, but no. I just woke up one day and there was no Facebook, no Instagram. It was I don't know how to explain. You know, dreams do that weird thing with time where it doesn't really make sense. So like the first day, like there was no Facebook and people were freaking out, and then all the other ones started to fall until there was just no internet left. And I was just playing. I guess I was just playing through in my head like a scenario, like what.
This is so weird.
what
That's
goes
my
down.
dream.
That's your dream. No, I know that.
No internet, yeah.
Well, I was thinking if that happens, what would be there'd be some point where like I'd probably have to walk to my instinct would be to walk to Zilker because everyone's gonna meet somewhere to talk about what the fuck is going on.
Well, they're gonna meet at the clubs.
Oh,
Our-
that's a
our
good point.
circles
In
are
our
gonna go-
circles,
are
yeah, I
gonna
guess
go
we'd
meet
meet
at
at the
Sunset
clubs.
or-
Yeah.
yeah,
But
no.
you would think the city would also there'd be very quickly there'd be organization of like some sort of count. There'd be something, right?
Tell you what, sex would be a lot cooler because there isn't this expectation that you can just get online on a dating app and get sex. So
But I'm
then
talking
it
about
just
the first
becomes way
few
more
days
exciting.
after that happens.
No, immediately people are going to start fucking
Yeah.
because it's going to be like, oh, this is a person that I've met now that I can actually have sex with. Or
Right.
I can't let them get away.
Right. It sounds like porn might be a
creepy.
big problem in your life.
I'm trying to leave
Yeah,
it, dude.
yeah.
I really am. I went 9 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that?
I mean, my dick was just staring at me.
Really?
Yeah. I went 9 days without jerking off, and my dick was hard as a rock, and I couldn't fall asleep.
Did you when you jerked off again? You used porn? Why not just jerk off without
Yeah,
porn?
just use your imagination.
Yeah. After 9 days, you should be able to get there.
I mean, I could have, but I was like,
His imagination is people as stick figures.
yeah.
You know.
It's all animated.
Yeah. It's like a flip book.
I'll tell you one thing I've been having trouble with: pissing in public.
Why?
You're the second person to tell me that. Dean Stanfield told me yesterday he's just struggling with this too.
So
What's up with that?
I used to have a huge problem pissing in public all the time, and then I got over it. But now I can't piss in public when I'm with someone I know, or if I know people know who I am. and
I'm
they're in
never
the
doing
bathroom.
somebody else's podcast again. Never.
Forget it. Go to Idioms.
I thought I was interested.
It's a good topic.
Yeah. No.
What's wrong with you? This fucking.
But
piss.
why? But why? What's the change?
Go
I
to
don't know. I
concerts.
get nervous.
Go to concerts.
You get nervous about what?
Yeah. What?
You're nervous you're not gonna be able to pee?
Yeah,
Now you can't.
exactly.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Like the crowd's gonna be disappointed, like you fucking lost a championship or something.
Yeah.
No one's watching, and if
know.
they are, it's on them.
That's a good point.
You know, just pee, dude. If
He
you
said,
gotta pee,
"That's
I don't
on them."
understand.
Yeah.
All right, is internet back?
It's up. You see it?
See, that's what life would be like without the internet.
The first yeah. The first idiom. How is this how do we know this is the first idiom?
It's the first documented idiom that we have. The earliest documented.
You can't
idiom.
stand in the same river twice. What the fuck does that mean?
It means it is not impossible to repeat past experiences as time changes all things. It was written by Heraclitus.
Yeah. Here's the thing about language that I hate because you can stand in the same river twice.
Yeah, but it's not the same
It's not
river.
the same.
That's what they're saying. It's not the same water.
This,
can't get-
this topic's gonna
Can
suck.
can lightning strike twice?
Lightning can strike twice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is one of my-
this is
This is so bad.
the worst episode I ever did. I'm so sorry. We've had some really good ones before.
I just don't believe you.
We did senior pranks. That
Oh, it
a
was
fun
unreal.
one.
That was so.
We
That was
did
unreal.
Illuminati. We should have had you for Illuminati.
Illuminati
You
would've been
fucking
good.
crushed.
Yeah.
Fly off the hand. Fly off the handle is what Tim's
About to do.
Yeah.
Just become irrationally angry. Become. Come on. Can I just be irrationally angry due to complete loss of fucking utter control? It's
Yeah.
not even self-control. I will not lose my self-control. It's the fact that you guys can't control is why I'm going to get irrationally angry.
Fly
In the
off the handle
days
is a good
before
one.
mass merchandising. Poorly... What? Mass merchandising?
Poorly fastened act. Yeah. Actually, he's right. Why does it say mass merchandising?
That's the wording.
Mass merchandising.
Why was that
I
the
don't
line?
understand. Were
That
they
didn't
selling
exist?
T-shirts at Jesus' crucifixion?
That is
That's
true.
pretty good. Do you think there's merch? That's pretty good.
Get
There's
your
a
own
merch
crown of
table?
thorns here.
There's a merch table, dude.
Foam crown of thorns and a fucking...
Get your fucking pins. Get your cross pins.
Bags of chips. What are those chips? The body. It's called the body.
Oh, so this is based off shitty merch?
Yeah.
When independent people...
No,
All
go
right.
back. Don't sit. We're still on this one. Jesus Christ.
The result
I
is-
like this. I use this one a lot, though. Fly off the handle.
I've never heard it.
I think it's very funny. It sounds very funny. You've never heard fly off the handle? This guy flew off the fucking handle.
Never heard it.
That's funny.
For a while, I thought it was a fly off the handle.
like a fly, like
Yeah.
the bug.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. No, I never thought that. Because fly's the funny part to me. Because you're
Whoa.
yeah.
Whoa.
It's exploding.
So what's going on with this merchandising thing again? I'm confused by this.
You're saying these are like catchphrases from shitty merch.
Steal someone's thunder.
Which is what we've done.
I hate everybody in this room. I literally have to write a resentment about this later.
Yeah.
I have to do step 4 all over again now.
Yeah, it's not good. I'm really sorry.
Yeah. No, go
We
back.
have to do the thing.
We have to do
Corey.
it. Yeah, we
have to
can't just
commit.
skip through. There's only 21 of these, and this is a day we can stay later.
One of these? Oh, I should have gotten some kind of synopsis of what this was going to be.
Yeah,
We just had a bad.
Just, hey, Tim,
It's
come
just
on
a
down.
bad one.
You
It's
got,
just
you
a
got
bad
a
one.
Friday
It happens.
available? I can't do the 26th. How about you come in tomorrow? I should have known it when you didn't answer the message till like fucking 4 days later.
well,
It's my
listen.
fault. It's
All
my
right.
fault. I got to stop saying yes to everything. I really do.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got to talk to Scott Saunders and get off that fucking lazy day open mic Sunday. I got to stop saying yes to shit.
yeah.
This is everything I'm against.
What's
Yeah.
going on with the lazy day open?
Oh,
mic?
he asked me to do it, and I said yes, and now I feel like I shouldn't. Like, I just feel like it's going to be a fucking disaster. And there's going to be that whole, Tim, it's not normally like this. It's never like this. It's usually great. Yeah.
All right.
In the
Well,
early 1700s.
You know, in your case, though, what's really funny about that is like you must be getting to a point where you think everyone's lying to you, like it's not normally great and they're just lying. What's really funny about your case, because I think I've experienced this too, I don't think they are. I think your luck is actually that bad, which is like mind-blowingly worse.
do you
All right, never mind.
Oh, God.
do you think you got some sort of Truman Show thing going on?
What, people watching me?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think people are fucking with you? Like
Hold
that?
on.
Sometimes I think that.
Yeah. so you don't
Sometimes,
have to-
I mean, it's why I don't ask to be on shows.
right.
Because in New York, I noticed like you ask people, and you know most people are kind of cowards. So when you see them face to face, you're like, "Hey, can I be on your show?" And they'll say yes.
Yeah.
So I'll go the week before. The show will be packed. It'll be a fucking great time.
Yeah.
And then when I'm on it, the host happens to be in Milwaukee that weekend, fucking doing something, and there's
Yeah.
half the audience they didn't really promote. There's some guest host that doesn't know what they're doing. And then they book all the people they didn't really want on the show that week, and it's just not fun. And then I come back the next week. Oh, the host is back. Everything's great. I got all my favorite people here.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I don't know.
There's a real
Things
thing.
are getting better. So
Yeah, that's good. Truman disorder.
Well, he kind of had. Well, explain. Fuzzy kind of believes he's in the Truman Show.
Yeah, I think I think everything's fake. I think you guys are great actors. I think you're doing a great job. But none of this is real. Everything's being filmed.
dude,
Yeah.
if I was an actor, they
Popsy.
couldn't pay me enough to be here right now.
Oh, see, that's what
Yeah.
a good actor would say. You see how you kind of just keep it going?
So method of you.
Fuzzy's actually fucking nuts. It's crazy.
No,
I was having
we've had some
such a good day,
episodes.
too.
This is just unfortunate. And next week's probably going to be great. So.
Next week is probably gonna be
So,
great.
yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Josh will be back.
Yeah.
Mics will be set up. There'll
Yeah.
be a boom mic for it.
It'd be crazy.
It's such a great day.
Yeah. I mean, it's still going pretty. It's not the worst thing that's ever happened.
There's fucking 19 more of these.
Yeah.
I was doing them. I was like, yeah, I think we're going to burn through these pretty quickly. I should
Yeah.
probably put some extra ones here.
All right, let's find a good one.
Has anyone left mid-episode?
No, but I totally
Yeah.
understand if
Yeah.
you just want to
That'd be
walk out.
amazing.
I would
That
not-
would be
when I-
amazing.
Next time I saw
this-
you,
I'm not even like.
Oh, we wouldn't be mad.
I
not
wouldn't
even
be
that
mad.
surly.
Oh, this is bad. You're so right.
You're
This
so
is-
right.
Thing,
You're
I'm
so
not
right.
even that surly. I'm actually like I've
a
had
good
a
mood.
great. I'm not even a great. I've had a great month, a great year. I've had a great almost 7 months that have just been nothing but magic.
Yeah.
Nothing but magic.
Yeah.
I
Let me ask you
I
this. Let me ask you
love
this.
the welcoming
Yeah.
by that I have received from some of the scene. Finally, And now that I'm being welcomed, I just am looking for the exit as soon as fucking possible. Like the other night, you're
You
like,
asked
dude,
for
you
this.
should
You
hang out
wanted to
more,
be
dude.
in.
We want
You
you to
wanted
be
to be
around
in.
more.
Hey.
And I'm like, wow, that
You're
really
wondering what
touches
we're all
me.
doing without you. This is it, buddy. We're chewing on the fat over here.
Hey, you don't need to chew the fat with us. You get the hell out of here. Whenever you want to get the hell out of here, you leave. I love you to death. I'll be happy to see
I'll
you.
be
the
happy
next
to see
time
you
I
the next time. I'm totally fine.
We fucked this one up, Tim. It's not on you, dude. That's right. You're right. All right, next one. This
That's how I feel.
close but no cigar.
That's where we're at.
So what's going on with this one? What's the origin?
What's the origin, dude?
Carnival games.
Good.
Nowadays, give out stuffed animal prizes, but in the late 19th century, they were targeted to adults, and were often cigars were given away as prizes.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, so you were gonna win an Xbox, and they were like, "Oh no, you were gonna win a cigar."
What about an adult fair?
Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. But like actually do it like outside with like fucking.
If this was made in Texas, it would be close but no dildo. Every fucking game here is some kind of dildo.
That's true.
Yeah,
you know,
that
you,
is
you
true.
punch a bag, you get a free dildo.
Yeah.
There's
What
the
is up
little
with that?
grab things. There's dildos. Everything's dildos here.
You win an iPad.
I'd rather get a cigar.
You grab an iPad.
But I guess that makes that Sigmund Freud thing of like,
It comes out of dildo. Yeah.
sometimes a cigar is just a cigar, sometimes a dildo's just a dildo.
Yeah. What is up with that?
Yeah, there's a lot of.
The city is gay.
So gay.
Oh, it's
So
going
gay.
downhill. It's
Yeah.
so California now. It's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
It's awful. They're going to put an L in front of Austin soon enough. Los Austinists.
Los Austin. Los Austin.
You know what's so funny, dude? All these comics left L.A. because they fucking hated it to come to Austin, Texas, where they had freedom and civil liberties, and now they're making it like L.A. It's just fucking dumb.
Well, listen, not to talk shit about anyone specifically from LA, but the guys who are coming up that are really good that show promise are mostly people that are not from there.
Truth.
It's mostly middle America guys.
Yeah.
Really think about it.
There's a lot of Florida. There's a lot of Nashville, Tennessee.
Florida, Tennessee, some of the northeastern guys are good.
Yeah.
Ohio.
You know what I mean? Ohio.
a
Who's
lot of
from
Ohio.
Ohio?
Isn't there a lot of people from Ohio here?
I mean, Jack and Kyle are.
Fuck them, dude.
I wouldn't put Ohio on that list.
No, not at all.
That's true.
In fact, leave.
All right.
Close, but no
Close
Ohio.
but no cigar.
Close but no
I'm going to try to have fun.
Well, that's the point
We were
of the
talking about
fucking- well,
Dave
thank
Matthews
you.
before earlier. I'm going to try to make the best of what's around. What's the next fucking idiom? Give the I would love to. Cold and unfriendly treatment. I'm going back to just having my head in a book.
Also, you couldn't find
signing
some
up
more
link.
obscure idioms that we don't know the meaning to.
No, these
Yeah,
are
they're
these
towards
Like,
the
I know all of these.
Yeah, but did you know where the origin of them?
It's just a bad.
Did you know that the give them the cold shoulder was actually associated with giving people cold meat to tell them to get the fuck out of your house? It wasn't to just turn your back to them.
So, like, there was some pork shoulder on the counter, and you go, give him the old cold shoulder. Get
In
him out of
medieval
here.
times, when you would invite people over to eat, to tell them to leave politely, you would serve them a piece of cold shoulder, like cold pork shoulder or beef shoulder.
So they could leave and go cook it at their place?
This is where it
Yeah, how is it cold?
Yeah,
it's
why
just
was
like
it
sitting
cool?
out. Just
They
sitting
didn't
out.
have fucking.
Just sitting out.
Oh, once the
refrigeration?
shoulder- once the
So
shoulder
wouldn't it be
becomes cold?
wouldn't it be give them the room temperature shoulder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the cave temperature shoulder?
Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah, I think we're beyond caves, though.
The tepid shoulder.
It's medieval.
Yeah. They weren't living in caves.
Would they
I
have
mean,
condos?
No, not. Listen, I'm not the crazy one here. Don't turn this around on me. Oh wait, go back one second. Go back.
It was
one
about
second.
guests leaving,
Yeah.
and it
After
was
a
the
feast.
time for the guests to leave. Someone give me some cold meat.
Yeah, no joke.
Is there a cold pepperoni pizza out there that I can take and
Get out of here.
the fuck
This place
outta here?
sucks.
I think it's just like, yeah, once dinner has gone cold, you've overstayed your welcome.
Mutton.
Yeah. No, but he's literally saying that that's not what it means, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They had an actual like.
Next slide, Corey.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Let's just burn through this. I don't
gonna
care
be a
if we get out of here
20-minute
in 5
episode.
minutes, dude.
Yeah.
This fucking sucks and it'll live on forever, and I love it.
Let the
to
cat
reveal
out
a
of the bag.
podcast carelessly or by mistake.
Yeah.
Let the podcast out of the bag.
Let the cat out of the bag. Let
All
him
right.
out.
Medieval marketplaces. Who would even put a cat in a bag? People used to sell piglets tied in bags for farmers to carry home. What?
I'd rather carry cold
Shady
meat than a
Shady swine swindlers.
piglet in a bag
Shady
alive.
swine swindlers. What the hell is going on with this fucking? Was this a fucking Dr. Seuss book?
Oh, that's pretty funny. You want a pig in a bag? Yeah, here you go.
Look at
And it's
this
really
fucking-
a cat.
Yeah, and that guy's a shady swine swindler.
I like shady swine swindler.
Yeah, I like that too.
Shady
That's
swine
like a
swindler would
politician.
swap the swiglet.
Shady swine swindlers list.
I mean, Jesus.
That's fun.
Yeah, we do it sometimes.
Sometimes it comes together.
Okay, but that's
Also, you're not going to notice that it's a cat, not a piglet.
yeah, bro. Oh, check the bag.
Check your bag.
They both probably freak out, like in a bag. Are they alive or dead?
Alive.
Yeah, they probably freak out the same. I mean, one probably goes meow and hiss a little bit
Right,
more
that's what
than
I
the
was
other
going to
one.
say. You don't notice it's squealing at you, it's hissing at you.
And
I could see getting confused with snakes.
this is the original going to a fast food place and not checking the bag before
Yeah,
you get
yeah,
home.
yeah,
And you're
yeah.
like, I ordered a chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why is there chili in here?
I was supposed to get chicken tenders, and you didn't have them in my bag. Yeah.
I don't buy this. How do you pick up? I don't buy the whole thing. They're not selling pigs in bags.
They were, dude.
No, they did what?
Piglets, little ones.
Little
I
ones.
understand that. And then when it's full of cats, you fucking.
I would argue that a piglet scream and a cat scream sounds about the same.
You would argue that?
That a piglet.
Have you heard either one?
I've heard a piglet. Yeah.
I would argue against that.
Yeah.
I would argue strongly. I don't feel like I would even need to argue against that. You just play both of them, and then there's no argument.
Yeah, they have that on Spotify.
Yeah. No way.
No.
Oh, let's see what's good. Let's see what's up with piglet screaming.
No way.
This seems dark and twisted. They're out there. There's feral ones.
I'll close my eyes.
I don't
so
want a
can
feral
really
one.
Take this in.
He starts screaming.
That's just a fat woman.
Oh my goodness.
What are we doing?
Okay.
Corey, what are we doing?
Okay.
Okay. Now let's get a screaming cat. Fuck am I doing in my life? Everyone says I'm killing it. Warner, dude, you seem like you're crushing. Dude, have you listened to this episode?
It's exactly the same.
Okay, that's interesting.
It's pretty similar.
Okay. I would have lost that argument based on your audio sound.
I'm just saying. I think you could. I could see how someone. In the
Maybe it
middle
was
of
like an exclamation, and we just got it wrong. Maybe they were like, "Let that cat out of the bag."
Well, I think this is more towards shitting on the person that narked on the con man than it is anything.
Like you let the cat out of the bag.
Fucking let the cat out of the bag. Like, dude.
Yeah,
just
you
trying to make-
dumbass. Just keep it
trying
in
to
the
make an
bag.
honest living.
Right.
7-year itch.
Ooh, I'm interested in this one. The 7-year itch is a popular belief, sometimes quoted as having a psychological backing that that happiness in a marriage or long-term romantic relationship declines after around 7 years. What's the scientific backing that this has?
That you get sick of living with someone after 7 years.
Yeah, but
Statistically speaking, you know.
Divorce percentages increase drastically at around the
Around
7
7
to
years.
10 years. Yeah.
but they don't have any hypothesis for the reason behind that, or is that just like normal human behavior?
That's normal human behavior, but it's been disproven at this point. I mean, there's other things. It's not just like you have to. Believe it or not, people do stay faithful past that, but there wasn't much towards like the actual science. It just pointed towards the stats of divorce rates.
Huh.
So 7 years till that STD goes away. 2 more left, baby. Let's go.
7-year itch.
Wait, read the second paragraph. What the fuck?
Before the phrase became associated with Marilyn Monroe's iconic skirt, The 7-year itch originally referred to scabies, an itchy
Scabies.
Scabies.
Scabies, an irritable bacterial infection caused by mites burrows underneath a person's skin.
It would often take up to 7 years for the itchy rash to subside. It takes 7 years to get rid of scabies? Is that still true?
No, now we have treatment for it.
Right. But we didn't have treatment during Marilyn Monroe's time?
Yeah, I thought it was a movie.
By then,
Not
it
just her
had
skirt.
already become infamous for being known for the marriage. thing.
So
Some
when
like it hot.
It was in the 1800s.
7 years itch, something like it hot?
No, I thought that was the Marilyn Monroe skirt movie.
No, it's the 7-year itch.
7 Year
Yeah,
Itch is the
that's
name of the movie.
Yeah, that's the name of the movie.
So it was already an idiom when the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But that's
And
what
then
kinda
it became a cliche after the movie came out.
right.
Yeah,
You think Marilyn Monroe was hot?
I'm sure she was hot.
I don't see it.
She was
Well,
here right
you
now
know,
in
that's
her
kind of
prime.
like what's that? Hip hop rapper's delight, right? One of the greatest
Exactly.
rap songs ever. But
Yes.
then after Tupac and Biggie and shit, it kind of loses its luster.
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
So-
We've done better.
So Marilyn,
She was
I
the
mean,
first, but we've done better. We've
Yeah.
perfected
She
it.
inspired a wave of
Yeah.
hot whores.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I go Audrey Hepburn. No, now that you say it like that, I don't even know.
Straight from the horse's mouth, huh?
Yeah.
Right. Meaning, get information directly from the most reliable source. You know, people are saying Off the Phone is a great podcast. You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. This is
No, it's more like a jackass in this case.
this one is said to come from the early 1920s British horse racing circuit, where races would determine a horse's age by
Examining its teeth.
straight from the horse's mouth. Next.
Do you guys just want to watch YouTube videos or something?
There is a very interesting
Try to listen to that song that you were playing before the
Yeah.
podcast.
right down the line.
To raise a
Butter and
plateau, usually to gain a favor.
Butter someone up. That is funny.
I'd be down with that coming back. Just
Getting buttered up?
Just throwing butter on someone to get them in your favor.
Oh, God. Customary religious act in ancient India included throwing butter balls at the statues of gods to seek good fortune and their favor.
We love you, God.
Yeah,
Is that some of the merch that they sold at Jesus' crucifixion?
Yeah,
Here,
butter.
come on, throw a butter ball at Jesus.
That's heroin.
It is interesting though that this comes from ancient India. I bet you there's not a ton of examples of ancient Indian things influencing our nomenclature. Right?
Yeah.
Well, because there's also not that long that we were like connected with India in the West.
Until telemarketing. Now we're always connected to
Right.
them.
Right. But this phrase has been around since before telemarketing. is my
Yeah, it's like
point.
the Seinfeld episode where the lady with the gourd or whatever, when she dated Gandhi, he dipped his head in butter and rubbed it all over her.
Yeah. Not seen that one.
Oh, it's a good episode. I think it's season 7.
You like Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because again, I grew up when TV wasn't Seinfeld,
Right.
and then Seinfeld came out,
And
but
it
now you
changed the
guys
game.
got Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
No, it's fine. I
that
like Always
without
Sunny. I don't like
without
Always Sunny.
Seinfeld, you wouldn't have Sunny. But
Seinfeld is Marilyn Monroe.
yeah, exactly.
And without Cheers, you wouldn't have Seinfeld.
It's kind of true. It's kind of
You
true.
like Cheers?
Yeah.
What's the cleanest? What's the what do you like about? I've gotten really into Modern Family.
Hell yeah.
I love that fucking show, and I love that it's clean. It makes it funnier somehow.
The writing's really
It's like it's so next level.
I don't know. I like how they all go out on their own, like journey, and then they end up fucking each other over. That's what I really like.
In which
In
one?
Seinfeld.
In Seinfeld.
That's what I really like.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know.
arc. I don't know enough.
Well,
about
it's like
Seinfeld.
Kramer goes golfing at
Yeah.
the beach. And then Jerry tells this girl from high school that George is a marine biologist. And then they go on a date and there's a whale that can't fucking breathe.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then George pulls out a golf ball. It's like it
yeah,
all comes
circles
together
around.
like that.
Kramer
It's
is like the
fucking
best.
great.
Kramer's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, until he started dropping those N bombs at the fucking Laugh
No, see, I
Factory.
think that's where he peaked.
I hear he's moving to Austin.
Really?
No, but that'd be great.
That'd be unbelievable. If he just got back into stand up at the mothership, dude.
Just became the new door guy at
Yeah,
the mothership.
yeah.
Oh, they'd have him.
All right, go to the next one. Jesus Christ. Pulled an old cow out of the ditch. I actually don't know this one. Educate me.
Means to reignite an old, usually negative argument that no longer has relevance. It has origins in Holland. The phrase refers to the thought that dragging old cattle out of the ditch is a waste of time and that should be left there.
Yeah, this really feels like it applies to one gender. That's why they called it a cow. This cow's pulling a fucking old cow out of the ditch.
What if it's a young cow? Do you fight
Calf.
for it? Yeah, a calf.
Pull a calf out of the ditch. What if you throw a cow into the ditch?
That cow belongs in the dish.
That cow belongs in the ditch.
You guys ever been cow tipping?
So is it more of a
No,
grave?
no one has. It's not a real thing.
Oh, it's real.
No, it's not. You've not been cow tipping.
I have.
No, you have not.
I've never successfully tipped a cow, but I've been cow tipping.
The fuck that. So you went out and just looked at cows in the dark?
I gave one $5 once for giving me chocolate milk.
A cow?
Yeah,
Oh, what was her name?
I don't know. Brenda.
It's a good name.
That's the only tipping I could think of.
Look at. Oh, I
Oh,
get
God.
it now. A tip.
Yeah. Why am I here? Why even try to have fun, Tim?
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm telling you, Tim, seems like you're crushing it. Stay sober. This might fucking change everything. No,
Please, God.
no, there's no way I'm going back.
That'd be so funny.
bad.
That'd be so funny though. In 20 years, that'd be funny. At first, I'd feel real bad, but after it comes
It's not
back
gonna
around,
happen.
we've all made it. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna be famous, and then
not gonna
after that,
I have absolutely no desire whatsoever.
well, let me ask you this: do you think that this had something to do with you?
What?
How bad this was?
No, I was here 45 minutes
you're
early.
magnificent. Yeah, I know that. But I know that. I'm gonna phrase this carefully because I'm not blaming. I'm not blaming you.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
That's a lot less. Than
We
21,
all
by
dropped the
way.
ball on this one, right?
Yeah,
I'm asking you to think in a woo-woo mentality here.
yeah.
Woo-woo. Right. So
Okay.
we all are acknowledging that it was our responsibility and our fault.
Yes.
But there's the reality, though, that this keeps happening to you. Right?
It's true.
Yeah. No,
I think
no,
about-
it doesn't
I'm
keep happening to me. But again, it's just I say yes to everything,
I want to
and
preface
I don't
this.
ask enough questions.
Hold on, hold
and
on.
It is my fault.
Let me
It
let
is.
me preface this. Let me preface this too, because I am projecting a lot here too. I
Yeah.
know it's a lot for me to say this and be like, "Is it you?" I also think about this about myself.
This
a lot.
doesn't happen to me all the time.
No, it doesn't.
No,
Oh,
no,
life is great.
it really is.
Yeah.
It really
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
It really is.
Right.
Like, I would say when I was a mess. Like, yes, definitely it was my fault.
Right.
Like I would
Right.
always put myself in those situations.
Right.
You know.
But now it's
uh,
everyone else's fault.
no,
the big thing with becoming
now,
sober.
No, honestly, it all jokes aside and everything, now it's just shit isn't that bad.
Yeah.
And even when it is that bad, it's not really that bad.
Right.
It's really not.
Right.
Like good and bad is just a perception.
oh,
you
dude.
know.
Yeah. This is.
But I just think for me, I just think it's funny because, especially with our talk at the strip, whenever it was there, Saturday, your show there, in the green room, it were like, I even wrote you a message about it. Where like it touched me,
yeah.
and it really had me considering like, all right, maybe I should fucking hang out a little bit more.
Yes.
Maybe I should
Yeah.
say hello to people when I walk into a room or
Totally.
whatever else. So now that I have that, and then this is kind of like my first experience
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
funny of
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's just funny.
It's
You
funny.
know?
It's funny too because I think me and you relate on this a lot because I think we're both going through a similar. Mine's. I think it's tied to different things, but there's a similar sort of life evolution of of just getting your shit together.
Yeah,
Sort of.
yeah.
You
I
know
was
what
thinking
mean?
about that the other day.
Yeah.
Like I think I I think you didn't care for me too much when you first got here,
That's not-
and I
that's
didn't
not-
care for you.
That's not.
But we weren't.
That's
but
not true,
we
though.
weren't.
That's not true though.
We
I'm gonna
weren't
defend
decent
myself.
humans. You don't have to.
That's
It's
true.
fine.
That's
I
true.
don't blame you if
That's
you did
true.
it. I wasn't the best, so I don't. There's no reason why, in my opinion, there's no reason why you shouldn't have. Because
No,
I
but
didn't
I
even
would tell-
necessarily.
I would tell people.
didn't even
I would tell
necessarily
people.
treat you that well.
No.
So I could see it.
Well, you didn't
You know
even
what I
treat me
mean?
bad. I don't even think we interacted.
But I didn't treat you well.
Yeah, there's a big difference for sure. Like it could have been both
Like I
sides
didn't
could have
treat you
made that
bad,
easier.
but I didn't treat yes.
But I
yes.
I maintain it. I will defend myself to the end of the earth. When I very first showed up here, you were a dude that I was like, there's something that's funny. There's something going on. This guy's got something. For sure. I would say that all the fucking time. But you also did take you. It was like it was like you were trying to make people not like you. It was crazy.
No,
And
I think a
get
lot
that
of
'cause
it.
I went through this. I went through the same thing.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's misunderstood though.
Yeah.
I do enjoy my solitude, and
Yeah.
I do like walking into a room and observing it before I interact with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like there is a little alchemist to me, so I do want to see what the energy is. It's like even during your show, you know, I sit in the audience in the back by myself, and I'm watching everybody go up. I'm watching how the audience reacts. I'm watching how the comics react. I'm watching the bartender. I'm watching door people. I'm watching sound guys. Like I'm just taking it all in. And now it's like, all right, it's time to go up. You know, so it's like, all right, I'll go back in the green room. And, you know, and I also kind of don't like talking before I go up.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
Especially now, because a lot of it is kind of like more of like what's on my mind than actually having like this fucking set list. And I'm going to start with A and go
Right.
to Z.
Right.
You know, now it's like I have all these songs, but I'm just going to play them in whatever order now. Where
Right.
before it was like I got to open with this tune, then do this tune, then do this.
Right.
So I don't really. It's just like even before a podcast, like it's kind of cool that you guys relate because when you get in early and then you get talking before you record,
Yeah.
and it's like you just fucking waste energy and you waste
Right,
like,
right.
oh, dude, save it for the pod,
Right.
you know.
Right.
But yeah, I think a lot of it is that I'm misunderstood here,
Yeah.
you know, more than anything else. I think
Yeah.
people interpret because it's just so many comics here are just so fucking needy.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, I need you to say hi to me. I need you. And it's like, no, you don't. It's comedy. You
Yeah.
don't,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
A lot of people here want to make it instead of be great. So
Yeah,
there's a
there's
lot of
that.
fucking neediness.
lot
And
of
it's just
that.
like, just cut it out.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
that's another thing too. Like, I don't need your approval.
Mhm.
Would it be cool to get it? Certainly.
Yeah.
But I don't need it to fucking sit and write jokes. I don't need it to go on stage.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
I think that's something where people are just like, wait a minute, he doesn't. That's weird to us that he doesn't need it.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
it may be I could be speaking out of my ass here, but it may be intimidating to some people where it's just like he can just be independent. Like I remember like I went to a club. I went to Cap City one night by myself. Sat at a table by myself, watched the show, and even the people around me that came in groups,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
were just kind of like,
The fuck's
you
going
could
on
do
with
this by
guy?
yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I could sit here, laugh, and have a great time
Yeah.
by myself
Yeah.
with 2 Red Bulls and
Yeah.
fucking whatever.
Yeah.
And people look at it just like, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, no, it's not.
Yeah. I think there are more of us than you think that don't sort of operate in that like needing other people's approval space.
Well, my problem is, or whatever, not even problem, challenge is I hang out at a lot more mics than I do shows.
you gotta stop doing that.
So, like, people at shows, you're like college players in a sense.
Right.
Compared to, like, I'm hanging out with fucking varsity and JV.
Right.
Where, you know, they feel they need to do stuff so they can get into college.
30 minutes, 45
know?
minutes in. We need the lights 45 minutes in. But like, we finally got.
Well, his lights are fine.
No, they've been flickering on and off.
Jesus
They've
Christ.
been distracted
That's a
as
good.
shit.
That's a good point, though.
But yeah.
And yes, you also think I think you need to stop hanging out in those situations so much. You're beyond that now.
But I don't like. I
I
kind of
don't do- I
don't like
still do-
hanging around shows.
I still do mics, but I don't hang out at mics.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but you gotta.
because I watch everybody.
That's fine, and
You
there's
know.
something to be said for that. But also, there's something to be said for like not picking up the fucking energy. And no matter how strong of a human being you are, you will pick up some of the energy no matter where you're at.
I just observe it.
Yeah, but
You know.
I think there's no way. There's no even if it's a little bit of you taking that. There's an energy exchange. You cannot.
It's not even that. It's just that the people will perceive you as that.
That's true too.
It's not even that there is an actual energy exchange. You can legitimately, I know you can, just go in there and observe it.
Yeah.
Right? But then showrunners or whatever are like, this guy's at the mics all the time, and that's obviously not the way it should be looked at.
Yeah.
But it's perceived that way.
Yeah, well, also too, if I was booked more, I wouldn't be at Mike so much. But it's like,
Facts.
I need my drug.
Yeah.
I need to get up.
Same.
So, I'll get up. Plus, I like the challenge. I go up at Mike's at the worst times.
Mm-hmm.
I don't go up. I try to lift heavy weights,
Mm-hmm.
instead of just like taking a selfie of me at the gym. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or like those people that go to a coffee shop and take a picture of their coffee with an empty notebook. I'm grinding. It's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Fucking taking a picture of yourself and you haven't written in that notebook in years.
Yeah. That's true.
So I don't know. I just like getting up, and plus like where I came from, I was getting up a lot. I mean, if it wasn't for COVID, dude, I could have possibly been in Montreal, comedy festival, could have been in New Faces, Unwrapped, but then fucking COVID happened. I was a finalist. I got an email three weeks before they fucking shut everything down, so it's like I was constantly getting up. And I come here and it's a fucking buddy system and whatever else. It's just like, yeah, I'm not going to be your friend for the sake of stage time. I'll be your friend for the sake of who you are. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to go up to you and start fucking chewing the fat or whatever fucking cows in ditches or whatever we do just to get stage time. I think that's insincere. And I think that's wrong. I don't think that's respectful. I don't think that's courteous to the other person because now it's like I'm using you for something instead of just fucking hanging out.
Right.
It's not. It doesn't seem natural.
I have I tend to find though that the people who are getting a lot of stage time and who give a lot of stage time are people that that's a good indicator of somebody that I would get along with and want to be friends with though.
I can't get along with Ray Chenevieve.
You really don't like Ray?
Oh God,
Yeah.
I think he's one of the worst.
Really?
I don't understand how he gets booked.
Really?
How can you watch that ill confidence that people do? This.
Wait, is this real? Are you guys friends or are you guys?
I try not to talk to him. Yeah. There's no confidence there. It's
I
so
love
it's
it.
so awful to watch.
I think Ray's hilarious.
Really,
Yeah, I've
He has
seen him
really great
destroy.
jokes,
Yeah,
yeah.
that makes one of us.
Yeah. That's such a funny person to get hung up on.
Well, I just picked a name. I mean, I could have picked
Yeah,
50
yeah.
other names.
Yeah,
Sure, that's
You know
fine.
what
but,
I mean?
But also,
just
does
that
Ray, but-
insecure shit.
Yeah.
It's just like
Well,
stop
there's a lot
it.
of that in this scene.
Like this is basically the number one fear
Yeah.
of human beings.
Yeah.
And you're up there doing it.
Yeah.
Stop with the fucking insecurity.
Okay.
Stop it.
I like that. I agree with what you're saying there. Now, Ray's an
Like
interesting
to pay
one because
money to watch someone fucking be awkward. Oh Christ.
but Ray's not somebody
whole
giving out a bunch of
generation's
stage
awkward.
time.
Yeah, but he gets a lot. I know he's
Does
not
he?
giving it out. Oh, every time I look, it seems to be he's on a show.
He's definitely getting up at East Austin and Sunset. and
Yeah,
shit like
never
that. He
gotten up
works
at
the door
East Austin.
Oh, he works the door at
at
Sunset.
He works the door at East Austin too.
Yeah, it was
I think
door.
it's-
So it's door guy stuff.
It's door guy
That
spot.
makes sense.
But he still
That's
gets
not what I'm
spots.
talking about. Let me rephrase it. I'm talking about like I tend to find that the people who are productive and doing shit are people that I want to link up with. That has become more of an important indicator of a good person.
But there are people that get up every single night and aren't building an audience. I'm a dude who lives in a fucking car
Yeah.
and I work harder than people that have a bed and a fucking roof and I'm gaining an audience. I'm getting people on a mailing list. I'm
Yeah.
having requests to perform in other fucking cities. And if I could get the money together to register my car, I would be in those other cities in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah.
You know, like the fact you even started with the fact I got 7,600 fucking subscribers.
Yeah.
The fact that I'm even my Instagram's growing without me having to pay money to get people to fucking follow me.
How much
Like
do you need to
that-
register your car?
Oh,
Why don't you
dude,
go
I'm
work-
like 5,000 in debt right now just to get it repaired. you know,
Yeah.
and it helps to have an address. That
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so I'm actually, before this started, I was working on, I got to get my Texas driver's license.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm working on that, and then when I get that, then I can,
Why don't you come work the
register my
door at
car.
Vulcan a couple nights? Make some extra cash.
because that Vulcan run's done.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing bingo and fucking EDM again. You know what I mean? Like
agree.
that run's done.
Don't work the EDM shows, but there are other shows happening there that are pretty. He runs a show there on Wednesdays that's pretty fucking good. Yeah, the heyday Rogan run is over, but you can come make
Yeah.
a little fucking cash. I'm just saying, if we need to get your car registered for you to get on the road, let's get. I mean, what is that? A couple $100? Let's make that in a week.
No, I think it's more than that.
That
Because
doesn't
I
matter.
also have tolls I haven't paid
Yeah.
from Uber Eats,
Oh,
where sometimes they make me go on 45.
Bro,
for
that
like
shit is
$1.19.
ridiculous. And
Yeah.
then you get the toll. You know what I do?
And then when you don't pay them because there's no address to fucking mail the bill to.
oh
where
no.
does this go to?
Yeah, dude,
It's
I
a
probably
disaster.
owe like $1,000 or $2
You know,
with
you know-
late fees and all
you know
that
what I do
shit
under
that
the
they
tolls?
do.
Right when the cameras, when
Oh,
you go
I
under the
cover my
camera, I
face.
go.
Oh, really? I just cover my
I
face
slide.
every
I try
time.
to make it so that it's this blurry ass picture.
But there's also the cameras behind.
There's no way that works.
That's
What
not
are you
right.
talking about? You think they haven't thought about that?
But I always do this when I go by them.
All right,
Every
all right.
single time.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if it works, but it just makes me feel better.
just going 80 on the fucking.
Yeah, and I do. Yeah, and I'll do that when I'm approaching. Yeah,
That's very funny.
yeah, yeah. I'm also one of those idiots that tapes their fucking Apple computer camera. So you know, I got issues.
Nice.
I'm not.
No, I get
a
that.
well-oiled machine.
I do that too. I don't like all the fucking. I don't even like my wife put a fucking Alexa in the house. I'm not down with that at all.
Oh fuck
Oh.
And then recording and shit all the time.
Yeah, that's 1984 right there. That's
Yeah.
the TV talking to you.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
Wake
like
up in the morning, start doing push-ups. It's time to get to work.
I've
Get the
been there,
jumping
dude.
jacks.
All right, everybody. Well, Tim Warner joined us, and if you're still here, I'm amazed. Thank you so much.
That's
Tim.
that's less than 21. Aren't there more?
We kind of.
Or did you just fly right through them?
I think we.
We got a few.
All right, what else you got?
Let's try it.
Let's go.
God gives nuts to the man with no teeth.
There's
Never
got to be
heard
a
that
better
one.
way to say that. I mean, right?
Life is not fair.
Joseph was gay.
Yeah. Ancient Arabic proverb commonly used throughout history and the world. I've never heard it. It's a phrase used to describe the irony of attaining something you can no longer use. Yep.
So God can't use his nuts there?
Nuts being food.
Oh.
Like
So you thought God gives balls
Well, dude, I
to
mean,
men with no teeth?
again, there's got to be a better way to say that.
Yeah, life is not fair. It's right there.
Well, that's the meaning.
Yeah, but these mean the same thing.
God gives nuts.
To the man with no teeth. Yeah, because he has no teeth. Why wouldn't you stick your nuts in his mouth? Like, that's why there's got to be a better way to say that.
Yeah.
take his nuts.
You know, you're not going to stick your nuts into something that has teeth.
I've been there.
Well, I'm glad we did that one. That was good. Feeding the donkey sponge cake.
These aren't
next.
real. You're just making these up.
This is a
Next.
Portuguese saying.
Live like a maggot in bacon. All right, I actually kind of get down with that.
Live like a maggot in bacon.
Right, you're a little slimy maggot.
Yeah.
You're in a nice little piece of bacon.
Make some bacon. You're right. You're
Nice
right
little
where
piece
you
of
should be.
bacon.
That makes me look at bacon a whole lot differently.
Yeah. I love bacon.
Is that a big thing, maggots and bacon?
In Germany, apparently, it was.
Yeah, it's the same culture that shits on each other for fun.
Big maggot crowd there.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Yeah, they were fans of Hitler.
All right.
Uh,
Hanging noodles on somebody's ear next. Pot calling the kettle black.
good one.
It's nothing compared to what the pot says when the kettle leaves the room. though.
Okay, now we're fucking good.
Let's go. Let's go.
You gotta write that one down.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no joke.
Oh man, that's good. Give someone pumpkins. All right, it's Halloween next.
Yeah, dude. What the hell does
we
that
get
even
that
mean?
one.
That's how you turn someone down in Agent Greed. You give them a
You
pumpkin.
give 'em
and tell 'em-
pumpkins?
Yeah.
Pumpkin. Hey, I don't want to fuck you, but here's a pumpkin. Go fuck this.
Because pumpkins were considered to be an anti-aphrodisiac.
Like, man, this pumpkin's getting me all down, dude.
Pumpkin is drying up the ladies.
Have you guys noticed that guys that wear satchels and like totes are getting a ton of pussy now?
Yeah.
What do you got in there? A natural aphrodisiac?
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, throw that one out.
I do like a fanny pack. I've been getting into fannies.
I'm not a fan of fanny pack.
Why not?
I'm not a fanny pack.
I got a fanny
not a
pack, but I
fanny-
wear it like on my
cool.
torso.
See, I
Yeah.
think
I don't
think
wear it
that's
around
gay.
my waist.
I don't like that. I don't like. I
Oh,
don't
it
know
makes
why
me
I
feel like
that.
a Jedi.
Yeah, that shit's all.
Actually, but you have a body that can pull it off. I look crazy with a thing around
that
my
thing you
fucking
fucking
torso.
see.
Yeah,
Looks
like a
it's
seatbelt.
insane. Yeah, exactly.
Cutting me off.
Yeah,
It's terrible. Where did fanny pack come from?
I do like a fanny though.
No, why couldn't it be a utility belt or a waist holder or something? Fanny pack.
Fanny
guess-
meaning
Waist
butt.
wallet.
Yeah. Waist wallet.
Yeah, a worn with the pouch above the buttocks. Fanny meaning butt
I don't know. Most people wear it above their
in the back.
the front.
Well, I think
I
they
see.
used to wear it in the back.
Then people started stealing.
People started putting pumpkins and cats in bags in their fanny pack.
Fanny pack full of cats. Dude.
Yeah, see that one's in the front.
Yeah.
The third image.
I'm saying they used to. That's why it's called a fanny pack.
Could have come up with a better name.
Better name. Yeah,
Right,
waist
right there.
wallet's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
Waist
it
wallet's
is.
good.
It is.
Yeah, I think more men would be into it if it didn't have the name. Fanny
Yeah.
sounds.
Yeah.
It sounds
Feminine.
Feminine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that song.
But if it was a dude pouch or like
With
a
fanny.
take a load
crossbody
off
bag.
fanny.
crossbody bag's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good one. Take a load for free. Take a load off fanny. Take a load right on me. Gotta be a better way to say that.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap it up. I gotta get out of here.
All right.
I got a meeting at 5.
Tim Warner.
Tim Warner, we love you, buddy. Please come back.
Yeah, I
It'll be
would
better.
say thanks for having me on, but
You're not thankful. I understand.
Off the throne.